Previously. Oops. And then I want to make some more of these. Put that in there. I know, I'm making so much stuff. Okay, that's way more. Okay, we're doing good. Right, can I, no, I can't. No, it's full. Right, okay, we need to make another hard drive. How do we make those hard drives again? Let's make another basic one for now. Recipe is 3 iron, a 1K ME storage, redstone and quartz glass. Or we can just say, can I have one of those, please? Is it not crafting it because of lack of space? There we go. Right, throw that back in there. 3 iron, couple of redstone, etc. Book. Tell me, please. 2 quartz glass. Could I please have some glass? Thank you. And then the recipe was... I don't know. I have no idea. Screw it. Recipe. Upside down 3. That was close. That in the middle. I only took 2 iron out. I know I clicked it 3 times. I know I did. I know what you're thinking, just make bigger ones. This is only temporary. We're going to make huge ones. I just want to have crap in there ready. Remember, some of these things require 4 of those crystals. And that's like low tier ones. So 4 low tier crystals. Holy moly. 4 low tier crystals. I mean 4 crystals per low tier thing. Which then becomes even more. Right, let's put these in for now. Pretty soon we shouldn't have to worry. It's just getting some of this storage stuff. Is... I mean, to be fair, we don't really need one, I guess. Those. Right, make me logic. No, wait, what's the cheap one? Calculation ones. Maybe those. Thank you. I think calculation processors are the ones that don't get used very much. So I'll put my glowstone in by accident. Whatevers. Should put these in. That should do us forever. More than enough forever, in fact. And then we want to make some of the different ones. But first, we'll take that out. Tell it to make us engineering ones. Put this in. Put in that. Put in all of that. Give me some more diamond blocks. Stack of that. Put in another stack of that. You've got to be sure. The last thing you want is to start running out of this stuff. How much of a nightmare would that be? And then we want some more diamonds. Luckily we just have 3,000 blocks of this stuff. It's crazy, to be honest. That'll be enough. Remember, each recipe only uses 1 per recipe, but because we're full again. And let's just assume we've got what we need in there. We may have to remove just a few things. Just to make a bit of space. Can I have some crystals? That should make us some space in there. We can fill it back up there. Right, anyway. What was we doing? What were we doing? 64k, we're making 256k? Or did we make that? We made that. After 256, it really goes to 4024? Goes to 0.4, okay. 4512. So that needs 3 of them plus 256. 3 of them. So it's engineering, logic, glowstone. And we don't even need to change anything. We literally just need the better one. That one. And we only need the one. Right, this is going to take a little bit of time, look, because it has to go through all of that stuff. So to make this one thing, look, it already requires 324 of those, which is why we put a load of them in. Everything else, not as much, but look, 82 of the logic processors. We're only making one of these, remember. It's only going to get massively more expensive as we go. So, in fact, if we look, we might even see. I think yeah, look, it's making the things in here, look. It's going through and making them. Oh, while I was off camera as well, I got really annoyed with the cows, so I put mufflers down. Because they were making horrible noises. Yes, it is actually making the things I need in here. So now if I go back to this, we have one of these. And then we just go here and we say we need one there, there, and there. And now it knows how to make the next tier. So we can throw that away in there. This one can go in here. Oh yeah, it looks like they do all connect, so actually the giant structure is good for us. Not a problem. And now we're actually going to need one of these. So if we say to craft it, it now needs 648 of those crystals, look. It needs nearly 1,000 redstone. But I think from this point it's straightforward. We literally just keep upgrading these ones with the next thing we get. I think it's just going to be that simple. So can we see this stuff crafting? Can see those ones. I guess the rest of the stuff is in the middle somewhere. You can see like going through the different variations of them. So cool. I'm loving this. I love how colourful and bright, and I love how you can see everything that's going on. It's awesome. It still hasn't crafted that thing because the time it takes to go through all the steps. These have now got space on them. Just from crafting those two things, we've made space on these drives. And there's our one. We take that. Now we replace these. And it lends the next one. Then we add the recipe to that. From that to this. And then we throw that in there. And now we want to craft up the next thing. So to make one of these, it now needs 2,000 pure Certus quartz, 3,000 redstone. Because what it has to do, first of all, it has to craft 486 of those, then 162 of those, then 54 of those, then 18 of those, then 6 of those, then 2 of those, and then 1 of these. Luckily we already have one of those, so we're lowering our requirements by nearly a third. Right, while it's doing that, I reckon we should go grab the rest of these crystals. Because clearly, we need to add more crystals. And potentially even more of these processors. But we need to keep one logic processor, one engineering, one calculation. But we can throw these into the hard drives now because it is just blasting through that stuff. Let's take a look at how much of those crystals we have left. We've only got 1,000. We can't even craft one more of those things. And we need 3 of them for the next tier. That is... This thing is so useful. Without this, just think how long it would have taken. We'd have to have grown these in the freaking growth chamber. Right, still hasn't actually made that one thing we asked of it. But yeah, these ones I think is the big expense for us. We could set up a simple piping system, but I don't want that. Oops. It's going to be too much of a pain to disconnect when I need to disconnect. Is he still making them? How many? Jeez. Have you still not made that thing? Right, we're out of space, so it may not add it because of that. Also, I can't spell. There we go. It's literally still crafting them, look. Maybe we're not using all of these. But again, that would fall down to a fault with this thing here. We need to create this bigger. And we could start doing that. We can make more of these 64k crafting stuff now. Because that's only the semi-cheap ones. That would only be these ones here. We could say, oh, craft a few of those up for us. Hey, we made it. Bink, bonk, bonk. Throw that away. And that's how we get this one, which is the 16,000k. That goes in there. It's getting crazy, isn't it? Right, we need to throw in more of these now. Oh, we don't. So now in the book, we just made the 16,000k, which is that one, I guess. It's 4,000k. 60. Oh, we've done the top one. There is nothing beyond that one. We are now done. Thank goodness for that. So we actually want to make some of these hard drives now. So we should set the recipe up for that. Oh, and then the previous ones we have to do manually, but whatever. So the recipe for this is 3 diamonds, fluix dust, and quartz glass. Fluix dust. And quartz glass. In fact, we don't even need the 3 diamonds. We're basically just going to set a pattern for this. 1, 2, 3. I think it was something like this. Quartz glass. 5. What am I missing? Ah, okay. Where? We need. Oh, we still need to actually craft one of these. We made the recipe, but we never made one. Okie dokie. To make one of these, we need 5,000. No, we need nearly 6k of those, and we don't have enough. We need 400 more logic processors. We literally can't add enough crystals. We need to make another smaller hard drive. We need to make another hard drive. Alright, fine. Can I have one of these baby ones, please? That one. Start. Oops. Can I see that getting made at the back? No. Oops, daisy. We can make one of those 4K. No, we don't want to make one of those 4K ones. I think I need to take stuff out again, don't I? Take out a stack of that. There we go. Put that stuff in. Right, to make another hard drive, we needed like 3 redstone, 3 glowstone, something like that. Oh, stuff on the ground, we're out of space. I'm assuming we needed iron. 1k. Storage cell. 3 redstone, 2 quartz glass. One of these. Throw that in there for now. Then we needed 1, 2, 3. Follow that, thank you. That in there. Thank you. Oops, wrong one. Now having these low storage ones is actually not that bad. Because while they can't hold a lot, they're good for holding like tools and stuff. Rather than stacks of whatever else. Flux dust. Probably need these. Give some of this stuff. I'm gonna throw that in, and then we should be able to craft on those top tier ones, and then we're actually going to be in a really good position. Can I have what's the best one again? This one? Yeah, one of these. Next. We need another 400 logic processors. Okay, where am I? Logic. Oh, it gets expensive. It really does. Right, throw these in. Then we take a stack of these. Oh, I thought I saw something on the ground. Throw that in. That might look like too many, but remember when we put in and we ran out? And after all of this, we're still only going to be able to make one of these, and then we're going to be mostly out of stuff. Just remember that. Luckily, we'll only have to make one of these, but... yeah. Right, can I have one of these green things, please? Oh. Remember, most of it is nearly done. Well, a third of it is nearly done. Otherwise, we need even more. Right, so we've got one of those crafting. That's going to take a little while. And then we pop that into here, and then it knows how to make... oh, so just doing that makes an advanced storage housing. I don't know what that is. Sounds cool. So we've got like a million years to wait for that to get done now. But then we can make some of these. So basically, I'm going to end it as soon as I've made this. Because it's getting towards coming off time. It's late. But when I come back, I will have made more of these 64k crafting storage. Because I think that's as high as it goes. But maybe it does actually go higher. Crafting storage. No, it only goes to 64. So I'll make some more of these 64k with a coprocessor and maybe like bring it out here a little bit. And that should increase the efficiency of this. This doesn't need to be increased at all. I have more of these storage bays that I might put down and then fill with more drives. Because at the moment it's making the bits, but we need to put in the recipe for the drives. And the recipe is basically just going to be the same. It's going to be this, but with all these different variations in it. And we can say, okay, learn how to make these drives. And much like these, just craft out the drives. Fill the drives in here. Move all the stuff from the storehouse into there. We don't need to move any of this stuff. We'll get this making more engineering processes and calculation processes and whatnot as when we need them. And then we're pretty much going to be good. We're basically going to craft that right now. And we can set it up to craft all of these. And these and these. It's going to get really expensive doing these, but, you know, it's worth it. We could probably make this soon enough. Yeah, we'll need to make a wireless thing. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. We'll make that next time we come back then. Have you made the thing I need yet? Still no? It took so long. In the meantime, let's look how much, whatchamacallit we've got. Demon Steel. 1,100 Demon Steel. Remember that stuff is worth tons. A single one of these has 413 million EMC. 413 million. Bear in mind, a diamond has 8,000. A block of diamond has 73,000. It's a big increase to just throw in this and be like, okay, boom, make a million billion things for me. And that's all thanks to this setup here where it's making them with the octuple compressed cobblestone from this thing over here. It's getting good now. It is getting good. The fact that we can get stuff to auto-craft is fantastic. It still hasn't made it. Oh my god, it takes forever. And then we get to the point where we can start creating singularities. Oops. See these? We got given a couple, but these will require like 46,000 of a block. Now, storage them in theirs. I don't know if we can hold 46,000. Maybe we can. But we'll definitely be able to with this thing. With those big hard drives in one of these, we can say, like, you know, hold 46,000 of this block. Now make me a singularity. I'll be done. But I do like the fact that I can now scroll through all of my items and be like, oh yeah, I've got 1,744 blocks of emerald. Or I'll be like, oh yeah, I've got 11,000 blocks of redstone. I've got 2,000 calculation processors. 2,000 cobblestone. I've got 1,600 endstone. 3,000 invar. 17 leather, not that much. And I 6,000 iron. 252 oak wood. 11 pigment. You know what I mean? We can just look through and see. Oh, we've got 414 red matter blocks. We've got that much vibrant alloy. It's crazy that we can just look at that rather than go over here and look at each thing individually. Be like, oh, you've got this number, this number, this number. You can just see it all right there. We don't need this stupid water puddle anymore. I can fill that in. That's been the bane of my existence for a long time. We are dropping frames like crazy around here. The drain isn't that bad. You better not be able to kill my cow. Can slimes kill cows? So with 3 of these generators, we should be producing actually more than the draconic energy thing. I think the draconic energy thing produces 500,000 a tick, 400,000 a tick, and I think these will produce 500,000 a tick. So at 1.3 million, I'll turn this on for a brief second, and let's just have a look how much power it makes. What do I need to turn on? This one? Extract. Always active. Insert. No, wait. Why isn't it being put into these machines? Oh, wait, because that's set to... Wait, what? Insert. Insert. Extract. Oh, this one. I knew there was something I'm missing. Right, I'm going to turn it on for a brief second. Extract. We are now producing 180,000? Are these ones not working? We should be getting more than 180,000 per tick. 180,000 each. Right, let me follow the cables. Maybe it's only been fed into the first one because that's all it's got space for. Oh, well, either way, that one quick blast, which gained 0.2 million. Is this thing done yet, please? I really want to, There we go. Right, so that goes in there. Recipe done. Throw that in there. Take that pattern. Put the pattern in here. Put it over there. So now we can just say, oh hey, I could really do with a hard drive. 6. Yeah, storage. I can say, oh, I need one of those. Boom, craft it straight up out of all these materials, and it won't take that long. So let's do that. Can I have one of these, please? Never mind, we don't have that flux dust. But we've got all the flux dust we need in here. It's just not in the system. I can either throw it into the computer directly or stick it in the storage things back here. Not a problem. Then we can do that, get a hard drive, Other than that, I think we're done. I know I'm rushing to sort of end this episode, but it's because I'm so excited now to get on and do the rest of it. But I'm not going to do that today. It's time to go to bed. It's late. Is this going to be one episode or two? I don't know. But I've said what I'm going to do next time. I'm going to bring this out. We're going to have some more hard drives and we can tidy it up a little bit. It's going to look cool. Right then. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time for all of that. For now, though, goodbye.